Alright, first off, I'd like to say our praises to how worship and Shai. The honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways, preaching this word now in sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps, right? And basically this one going at this whole Rasta thing, as the brother Raquel from the England camp basically in their breakdown coupled aspects of the whole Rasta religion, and seeing as us we being out here living among them, we can basically put in our 2 cents on the whole Rastafarian faith, right? Just out of madness, right? And basically, I name this one questions for Rasta, right? So the first question I want to really ask Rasta still are just the whole fact say if Selassie, if Selassie, what religion was Selassie? Yeah, that's our first question. What religion was Selassie, right? So we're going we're going to go into that right now because according to even him grandson who come here about a year ago. If even said on a morning program out here, Smile Jamaica, right? Where on the local television program TVJ him said that Selassie was an Orthodox Christian and a lot of Rasta that just blew over all the Rasta head. Even up to this day. So my question is if Selassie is an Orthodox Christian, then why are not follow Selassie, you not have Selassie up there as this great and eternal power or whatever? Why you not an Orthodox Christian as well? Right? Why aren't you guys Orthodox Christian? Right? Because that Selassie the part, right? This is from the conquering lion.wordpress.com, Rastafari. It says, what did Selassie say about Christ? Right? And go down and it says at his coronation he was renamed Haile Selassie to reflect his faith, Salakia. The name means power of the Trinity, right? So basically that so-called Christian worship right there, right? Selassie was an Ethiopian Orthodox Christian and a devout follower of Jesus Christ, which we know that his name is Yahushua HaMashiach, right? Yahushua the Messiah, right? And so why instead of follow if Selassie follow Christ, why would never follow Christ? Right? Or why would not follow the anointed? Right? Um going down it says many Rastafarians claim that Selassie is the Christ or he is the second coming. Well, if he are the second coming, why peace said upon earth yet? Right? It says in a radio interview in 1967, Selassie said, I have heard of that idea. I also met certain Rastafarians. I told them clearly that I am a man, that I am mortal, and that they should never make a mistake in assuming or pretending that a human being is eminent form of a deity. Right? So if Selassie himself tells us, look here, him and God. So why we not follow Selassie? Why we not praise Selassie like this God? Right? And why we not an Orthodox Christian? Right? It says in this famous commemorating the Bible, Selassie commemorating the Bible, Slakia, in his famous speech commemorating the Bible, Selassie said, no doubt you all remember reading the Acts of the Apostles of Philip baptized the Ethiopian official. He is the first Ethiopian on record to follow. Well, that was that going to Gentiles and all other things. So yeah, that's our first question right there. For us to out of the way, right? Why we not an Orthodox Christian? Now the second question is which part did this whole ganja smoking and locks come from in our religion, right? Because then again, why wanna wear locks? Cause if you not worship Selassie, what and Selassie never have locks yet. So how come uno have locks? That are my that are next question, yo. Right? That are the next question. How Selassie now have locks and uno just uphold this whole locks thing and the brother already break down how this now have nothing to do with the Nazarite vow. Right? I'll find this video. Because really and truly, when I look how them Rastafari praise Selassie, the most I kill them, yo. Right? Because them way out of line, them way out of order. What the hell? Yeah, so we're gonna take a look into that now. Yeah, we'll say how the locks and ganja apply to Uno now. This is from the Yucatan Times.com. It says Dreadlock story opens up the history of Rastas in a new light. So Dreadlock stories are basically a documentary the whole Rastafarian movement, right? It says it shows the spiritual history behind the criticized dreadlocks hairstyle and the roots of the Rastafari culture, which is entangled with the Hindu tradition in Jamaica. This topic has never been addressed, but is now divulged. Exactly. Because really and truly the whole lax and ganja thing go back to Hindu, you're worshipping a Shiva. And part of the reason they watch a documentary on the sadhus on National Geographic, and when I try to find back and couldn't find them, I show you say the reason why they make them ear mat up and them faces grow and them not do no form of grooming or pulling or nothing like that. And basically it's a form of humbling themselves, right? They kind of detach themselves from the world. So they not really business about them appearance. Basically, they not try to groom is a way to get rid of pride, according to them, right? So they them do that to bring themselves low, right? So that even shows, and that's why you have the locks unclean, the be dead ear and all type of things, and all them do the smoke weed and meditate. Yo, that's what Rasta say. Yo, yeah man, burn the ganja and all the meds. You see me? Meditate pan Jah and all them bullshit. But well, go down in it. It says going down. Which one that there again? It says it is most defend. It is most. If most defend an African heritage, why did the first Rastas mingle with Hindus? Exactly. Because no matter what African roots, but really and truly, it's a Hindu thing, right? Um, what today? Yes, 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 yes. It says the role played by Indians in Jamaica remind us that the enslaved people have not come only from Africa. It what is the original and unique way of life arising from the cross-cultural mixing, exactly, between the sons of African slaves as well as African and Indian forced workers under contracts in the plantations, right? So this whole African this whole Rasta thing, or the locks and the smoking of ganja, come because we come in contact with the with the with the East Africans, right? And when I really look upon it, that's why the most I even say we're supposed to stay far from the heathen, because as I say, unlike them, they don't only take it from a Hindu standpoint, they mix it with the Bible, because they must say, yo, John, they must say, yo, Nazarite, and they must say, yo, yeah, if you know anything about Rastafari, them are Egyptologists, they worship nature, them are Ethiopian, them are Israelite, yo, them are everything under the face of the sun, right? So going to this, it says how cannabis came to Jamaica, right? From the www.leafly.com, right? And it says by 1810, Britain had abolished slavery, but it continued in Jamaica until the African slaves rebelled and burned the plantations of white slave owners. We're not Africans, we're Israelites, right? It says after the rebellions, plantation owners had to seek new workers to till their fields and began to import indentured servants from East India. It was these East Indian laborers who brought over the first seedlings of cannabis in Indica that sparked a movement, right, which is the Rastafarian movement. It says India's influence on cannabis in Jamaica is also evident in common phrasing ganja, right? The preferred moniker of cannabis is a Hindi word passed down from Sanskrit. Ganja means hemp or hemp resin, right? It says cannabis quickly became a mainstay in Jamaica, particularly among the lower working class of society. It was common in the rural countryside and in the poor black districts of large towns. Right? So there you have it right there again. Right? So this whole lax thing that come from not about the Nazarite vow and all of that. right? Because the Nazarite will basically just plait or braid them here, right? And just don't cut it, but then comb them here. Now I'll play this short video.
Jamaica, the island of Bob Marley, the land of reggae, a cliche that the island doesn't want to give up. Born in a Kingston ghetto, Marley proclaimed his Rasta identity. We know that for Rastas, Haile Selassie, Emperor of Ethiopia, is the Black Messiah, the Rastafari, descendant of the Queen of Sheba and King Solomon. As of 1930, the consequences of Judeo-Christianism on Africa began to make themselves felt.
So basically, the whole Christian thing get infiltrated down in Africa, right? I will soon attack the whole Queen Sheba and Solomon thing, right?
Less well known, on the other hand, is the link between the Rastas from Jamaica to India. During the 1980s, Professors Laxmi and Ajay Madzing pointed out the symbolic and ritualistic connections between Rastafarianism and Hinduism. From 1845 to 1917, more than 36,000 Indian immigrants were invited by the English to work on Jamaican plantations. Among them were sadhus. They planted ganja brought from India. Like the former black slaves, they led a life of poverty, were vegetarians, and wore dreadlocks. Their beliefs began to influence each other. Rastafarians took on the idea of reincarnation. Haile Selassie was thought to be the reincarnation of Jesus. Rastafarianism has no churches and is not represented by any political party. But like Buddhism or Hinduism, it is a religion, an ideology, a philosophy, and sometimes all three together.
So there you have it, yo. So that the religions are linked. And I must say about Rasta and I eat meat, but them eat fish, right? Them eat fish, but the reason why them not eat meat is because you go back to Hindu, you have some Hindu people basically, them not eat cow, them worship cow and all type of stuff, right? And it showed even the whole fact say how Hinduism preach reincarnation. That is the only reason why them say how Selassie reincarnated as Christ, or as who the world called Jesus Christ, right? So that and not even so much because reincarnation in the scriptures, but because it come from even Hinduism, right? That are what where for them reincarnation aspect of them doctrine come from, right? Now as it pertains to Selassie and the Queen of Sheba thing, right? The brother they going at briefly, let's touch it again just to help push the point. Now Selassie them claim him ties to the throne, or his ties to Solomon and Nasheba, even if that was the case, because all of Solomon's sons get recorded in the scripture. So them always say the Bible now go tell you everything. Every time I ask them about that one thing there, say why in a recorded say Solomon have sex with Queen Nasheba and get a child, right? Because all them sons in them documented in the scripture, them say the Bible now go tell you everything, right? That for them way to cover it up. But even if that was the case, right? It says, Haile Selassie was thus able to ascend to the imperial throne through his paternal grandmother, meaning his father grandmother, which if you know about the Bible, you know that lineage don't come down through the mother, right? Uziero Tenaji work, if I pronounce it right, Senator Selassie, who was an aunt of Emperor Melenek II and daughter of Negos Salih Selassie of Shah. As such, Selassie claimed direct descendant from Makeda, the Queen of Sheba, and King Solomon, ancient Israel. So he might try claim that lineage through mother. So even if it was a case where she did get pregnant for Solomon and then somewhere down the line the lineage come down of a daughter, you can't track back your lineage through your daughter because daughter carry the seed, right? Him go back to the aroma basically, right? See the him father, him mother and him father come from the aroma tribe, right? So there you have it. That so just cut simple and to the point. Now why next article? Yeah, alright. If you say not trample Babylon according to Uno, right? Then why Selassie run go to the Queen, right, and go to the UN where someone want to say are the beast and Babylon system and all of that. Britain they have win a slavery also. As a matter of fact, we just read it. So it says in Italy in 1935 invaded the country, which is Ethiopia, right, led by Selassie. The troops went to the battle against the Italians. The Italians were too strong and defeated the Ethiopian army, and Emperor Selassie was forced to go into exile. The emperor went before the League of Nations to appeal for help from the Italians. Right, exactly. I have enough people bring out there. Look, Selassie, he basically run left him people, yo. So now serve a man who run left him people, right? Says he gained some sympathy from the league, but no one assisted him in his efforts to regain control of his country. He attracted worldwide sympathy, but failed to spur the league to action. Emperor Haile Selassie eventually regained power in 1941 Slovakia, with the help of Britain. Haile Selassie in battle artists unknown. So basically, him got flee to Britain, right? The same oppressors where they are oppressed people, right? So how that work, right? Somehow when we feel go downtown and go into the park, you see, all then do a smoke with a maize and then try to come up and then say, yo, boy, the son of God. Then they say, yo, Selassie of God, right? And then have them a hold them on the Vesica Pisces. I say the woman of God and the earth, live off of the earth and everything fertile, right? And then them have the whole thing where them going to the Bible and say, yo, um, this man came from that country. If me paraphrase it right, right? Yo, in a sense, yo, them confused. As we say, yo, them have all different type of thing mixed up in it because sometimes they refer to the Bible, so they don't know if they want to be Christian, they don't know if they want to be Israelites. Because some Rasta, like if me not mistake, the Bobo Shanti or the Nyabingi, them say oh, them are Israelites, or them used to say, yeah, you even have 12 tribes away. Them say oh, you're Israelite based on the month you're born. That tell you which tribe you're in and all the madness here when tribe basically go back to lineage, right? So them are Israelites, Ethiopians, Egyptians, Africans, um, Christians, Israelites, Nazarites. Yo, really and truly, when Westers can answer these questions, right? Then we probably have a talk with them. But if you have to watch a video, you still want Rasta, yo, why you just can't be helped, you're lost, right? So this enough supposed to a time for you to wake up, yo. So with that we like to say all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now sincerity and truth, the sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom.